Pay attention or whatever. You know, everybody say, "Oh, I don't do politics." Well, baby, if you don't do politics, baby, Paulo tricks, formerly known as politics, will do you. Yeah, this man done cut up. This orange man is at it again. We are officially at war, baby. It's official. He did it unilaterally without a vote. Now, translation, Congress, the Senate, they ain't know nothing about this. Yeah, you do what you want when you're popping. And this orange man, he doing exactly what he want and what he's told to do, what I feel. Listen, right now, we're minding other people's business again. This has nothing to do with us, okay? Iran, this don't have nothing to do with us, right? We have our own issues here. But here we go. So, Mr. Trump and his group of little drunk married men, yeah, they out here just doing whatever they want. Congress don't know. And again, Republicans can stop this, but they not. Just remember, every war we've ever had and every war that's been initiated here in the US has been on the red side of the fence, okay? These people on the red side of the fence is crazy. These Republicans, no kin to bone thugs, they out here doing it. They doing whatever they want to do, what, when they popping. And Democrats, I blame us again because we don't know how to yield power. But Trump, he did the same thing that Bush did back in the day on the lie when Bush was like, at least Bush had a lie lined up. Bush said it was weapons of mass destruction. Yeah, we found out that was a whole lie and wasn't no weapons of mass destruction. But here we go. As you can see popping up on your screen, the married men, aka the drunk men, aka we got a drunk man running our what military right now. He barely can stand up. Rubio, he right here in his high heels and Mr. Eyeliner himself, Maybelline CoverGirl. I think it's really some beauty supply store eyeliner because it stay on too good. You know what I mean? But they all standing here looking dumb and stupid in front of the whole entire nation. Y'all got to remember, we have no allies. We don't have allies right now. We don't even have the military to do this. But let's go back. Unilaterally, our our legs of government have failed us, baby. They failed us like a $2 hoe on a $5 Friday. Do you hear me? They have failed us. Our government, every step of the way. Congress, the Senate, and of course the Supreme Court. We're going to start there with Supreme Court Justice Roberts just running along with this. Baby, he the very reason that we got a king and not a president. They gave him king status. Remember that. Don't forget that. There are no checks and balances here. It's like having a 2-year-old in the house with a box of shiny fireworks and you put a automatic lighter in his hands and walk out the house. Bombs are going to go off. The whole house is going to burn down. This is what he's doing. This should have never happened. And again, here we sit. Let's be real. Here we sit with no allies, and that's a real fact. We ain't got no friends out here, baby. We out here friendless, friendless, friendless. Call us friendless, baby. We out here like a whole fifth grader that done moved 3 times in one school year, and he at his new school, number 4, with no friends. This is what it is for us right now. Nobody is rocking with us right now. We don't even have the soldiers that we need if we end up in like a battle because remember they was trying to bring back the draft because we don't have people lining up for what to go fight in the military. We don't have it. Remember they said they had to lower the standards and they was talking about lowering them even lower because Americans are fat and sick right now. This is reality. That lockdown, the situation that made us sick, it knocked out a lot of people, passed away from that. And again, I blame this at the feet of Democrats. None of this would happen and none of this would be happening. This man wouldn't even be in office right now had we done what we needed to do when we had power. We don't know how to yield power as a party. I blame this on us. I really do. I blame this on us only because if we had done the right things, none of this would have happened. We got to keep it real. This is treason. This is war crimes against the U.S. There's no way if Barack Obama would have done this, our president, if Joe would have done this, you know what would have happened already. At the top of the morning, we have Congress and the Senate. Who is it ran by? The red side of the fence. And what are they doing? Nothing. They can stop this at any point. They can stop him at any point. At any point, they can stop him. But remember, a Democrat just was executed. Her door was knocked on. She opened the door, bow, bow. by a mega member. Let's not ever forget that. We have the Democratic Party quiet as church mouses. The only ones that's speaking up and talking about this situation and stepping out, the usual suspects. Big Gav, the big one, not the little one. The governor of California, my background, my home state, you know what I'm saying, our backyard. He ain't going for it. He ain't scared of them at all. Gavin ain't got no fear. Like he told him, you want to arrest me? Come get some. Come do it. Stop talking and do it. You see, he ain't saying nothing else about California because his little plan didn't work there. He wanted to turn it into martial law. It didn't work. It wasn't going to work. California stood on business. We ain't going for it. And we walked ICE right up out of our state. We walked them out from the Dodger Stadium. But let's go back to what he's done tonight with zero. You got to understand how crazy this is. Zero permission from Congress. Please, before you get in the comments, know about our powers of government and how everything runs and how it's supposed to operate before you open your mouth. Now, we sitting here alone. We are lone soldiers. We sitting out here alone. He has just made himself a king and let it be known that he can care less what Congress, what anyone has to say. He's doing what he wants to do. It's generals around the world that don't know what's going on. Do you know how dangerous this is? Again, the usual suspects is speaking about it. Jasmine Crockett, Big Gav, Elizabeth Warren, Maxine Waters, and AOC just now released a statement and said something. That's it. At this point, Democrats need to be on every news station, every social media channel right now saying, screaming it from the rooftops. This is what is happening. Why is it that Hakeem Jeffries has not called a press conference like he been doing every week, running his mouth? But why he ain't got out there with all the Democrats standing together saying the big cheat, what's happening in upstate New York, how the numbers are not numbering? How is it that we send two congressmen, senators, and governor, all blue, right? But all of a sudden, the person that went in there to vote is going to vote red for the president. Ding, 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 red flag. We know that didn't happen. We know the numbers is off. My enemy is my enemy's friend. He got together with that dirty monkey, Elon, because he was going to go to jail for what? For what? Environmental crimes against the U.S. How many cases got closed and just disappeared when both of these two came into office and came into power? What do Elon run and own? The internet, dummies. He owns the internet. Of course, the numbers was wrong. We know what done happened here, but we don't have Democrats standing up saying it. They have to say what they actually know it done happened. The situation with the numbers, it's running, it's in the courts already upstate. State New York, it's in court already. Why are we not discussing this? This is Project 25 playing out in front of our face. And again, this is Gilead. Wake up, ladies. Y'all know what happened in The Handmaid's Tale. Are you wanting to get your ears cut off? Are you wanting to get your eye plugged out for having a thought in your brain? Ladies, do we want to answer to a chick like Aunt Lydia? This is where we going. This is where we're going. We're literally in the first two seasons of Gilead right now. Pay attention to what is actually happening. The U.S. turned their military on its own citizens. This is not something that's ever happened before. And again, Democrats are scatterbrain dodo brains. They're not doing the right thing. They're not talking about it. They are not in front of us explaining to the American public, hey, this is what is happening. This is illegal. This is illegal. We know that he's doing something illegal every day. If Trump is talking, it's not correct. We know this. Like, we know this. And at the end of the day, who protects the citizens, us Americans? We cannot even afford to go to war with nobody. We don't have allies. This puts our troops, how many of us, because I know I have family, I have friends, I have close friends that are in the service. How many of us know people? I'm a hairstylist. I got clients that are in the service. Salute to all the men and women that stand up and fight. Like, we all know somebody that this affects. Meanwhile, military, they don't have, their services got cut. Food services got cut, their child care got cut. They're living in squalor in these military provided homes. Like, come on now. And y'all running behind a man who said that the military, who called y'all suckers and losers. I quote, he said that. This president, that's what he thinks of the military. And y'all got a whole drunk running the military. He can barely stand up. Baby, we will wait till this clear man about to fall. If Marco Rubio wasn't there, he would have fell down. Marco Rubio stood in front of him where his shoulder blade was in front of his shoulder blade to make sure the man didn't fall down on national TV. You seen him standing up there weeble wobbling. And you seen the eyeliner king looking over at him at the corner of his eye. Look at this picture. He looking at him like, oh man, we got to get off of here before he falls. This is a joke. This is a joke, but this is not funny anymore. This is dangerous. We don't have the military to do this. We don't have the leadership, the infrastructure to do this. This was not our business at all. Who do you think finna vote for Trump? Who? Tell me who in the comments. Let me know who y'all think finna get it popping. Finna get it popping for Trump. Let me know. Cause I ain't seen there one. Remember, he done went off on all our allies. Remember what he did. This is not good at all. This is a 5-alarm warning. And again, Democrats again are sitting home allowing this to happen. Now, the real points here, it was it was unlawful. Sorry, it was awfully, that's a word. But it was unlawful. It was an unlawful order to even strike. He struck down, he said, and Iran has said something totally different now. 3 Iran nuclear sites. Iran is over there laughing because they like, no. They from what Iran is reporting, no, they didn't. So he just bombed some empty nonsense. Again, we continue to get embarrassed. This is a man who dodged war, Mr. Bone Spurs. At what point do y'all stand up? And Mega, y'all over there looking hella stupid. Hella stupid. Where your cheap groceries at? Where your food stamps? Because food stamps is white. It's very much bleach. All these services is bleach. All of these welfare states are red. Texas, Arkansas popping off at the mouth. This would never happen in Arkansas. Honey, close your mouth, you big overweight liar. Close your mouth, honey. The Arkansas governor, the liar who don't deserve the position that she got. Close your mouth. Your state crime rate is triple California. Your murder rate is triple California. Who are you talking to, honey? Be quiet. Sit this one out. Sit this one out. Go do something with that turkey neck. Sit this one out. Sit it out, honey. You a hard looking 32. Sit this one out. Respectfully, sit it out. And I said what I said about her. Sit it out. We sitting here with a mess. This whole scenario is a mess. Now, Congress had no idea. Congress is the only level of government that's supposed to give the yay or nay to declare war. Congress says we're not going to go to war. And Congress only. Congress can say, yes, we're going to war. He skipped completely over that. The last time the Republican has done this was Bush, and it didn't turn out good for us. We was in war over how many years, over how many decades, for what? For what? Remember, this is not okay. We cannot make this a normalcy. Like, this cannot be normal. The way our government is being ran, and for all these dumb people that voted for this man, and we know it's not like he didn't get in there on the good. We know that because the numbers is already coming back wrong. We know this. And remember, Bill Clinton got on The View. Go look it up. Got on The View, and he talked about this, saying something is wrong because certain states on the blue wall, they sent senators blue, congressmen blue, governor blue, president red. That makes no sense. This is not right. They shut the conversation down, and we have not seen Bill do any more public conversations about the election since that View. Right after the election, since he was on The View. Again, like I say, the call is coming from within the Democratic Party. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, none of this would have happened had Garland and Joe been man enough to do their job. And when I say man enough, I mean they should have charged him with treason. They should have charged him with treason as soon as he got into office the next day. And don't tell me that you can't do that, because look what this crazy man done in the first 100 days. Look at all of the things that he done. And this was planned out. This was PJ 25 in front of us. This all was planned out. You got to look at it. They did this because all of our checks and balances have been removed. We can only rely on the court system for so much. That's why things are going the way that it's going. All of our legs of government have been destroyed by that wet monkey, Elon. And if you still driving a Tesla, turn the Tesla sign upside down and see what it says about you, especially if you're a proud brown person. Turn that emblem upside down and see what you're looking at. For anybody stupid enough to still be driving them cars. At the top of the morning, we have environmental issues. You see what's happening in Memphis. Again, brown people are suffering. Brown neighborhoods are suffering. But then again, Elon was finna go to jail for that. And he put his man in office. What did Elon say before they start tussling? He wouldn't even be in office if it wasn't for me. It's loud and clear. But are the Democrats taking advantage of that truth that was put out there? No, they're not, because we don't have proper leadership. I am tired of Hakeem Jeffries being a lapdog. I am tired of him with these stupid press conferences, but he's not talking about the things that we should be talking about. All of the things that are actually going wrong. The healthcare situation bill that is basically passed. They got one more vote, and I believe the other vote is going to be Mr. Eyeliner to get it through. And this is the thing, all y'all that was talking crazy, y'all on food stamps and y'all talk crazy. Clear people. Y'all the ones receiving all the food stamps and the assistance. How y'all finna pay? Y'all got people online now. How y'all finna pay and they finna get rid of your housing assistance? All of that. All of that is getting wiped off. In red states, y'all finna suffer even worse than y'all suffering. Y'all last in education. You last in healthcare. Y'all got the most food insecurity than anywhere else. Be respectful and humble yourselves, because guess what? California pays your bills. And like Big Gaff said, we ain't sending nothing. We ain't sending nothing. And if the blue states don't send nothing, guess what? The red states will disintegrate, because y'all are welfare states. The blue states take care of this country. And it's sad because a lot of y'all are willfully stupid. You don't know how the legs of government work. The ones that are left. The ones that are left, because we've lost so many different legs of government. We have so many portions of government that is empty. We don't even have people working. People refuse to come work for the drunk down at the Pentagon. They refuse to come work for him. Our country is in trouble right now. Like, it's bad when Fox News Network turns on Mr. Mega himself. You see the tweets that's been going out against Fox. It's bad. Our country is in trouble, and it's like the toddlers are running the house and the parents are not at home. And the stove is on fire. And they left boxes of fireworks. And all the 2-year-olds got lighters. And they just setting stuff on fire. And no adult is coming in the room to get this under control. Now, America normally has a way of handling things when things get out of control. I think it's time that we cue Lil Boosie at any point. Set it off, go listen to it. You know what I'm talking about. At some point, we are going to have to wake up and wake up fast, because this man has just declared war and we are ill prepared as a country. We are ill prepared as a country, and we don't want to be in war right now when our own backyard is raggedy. Look at what's happening in our own backyard right now. It's complete disarray. Complete disarray. This is not something, this is not a joke. This ain't a test. This ain't a warning. Look at what's happening all over in every blue state you can think of. It's happening in red states too, because they down in San Antonio, baby. They done ran all up and through there with ice. We have to put the differences to the side, and we need the adults to come back in the room, because this toddler in chief, baby, this ain't that, and this ain't it. This is not it. This is not the way that we want to go out. And guess what? The rest of the country is watching. We the big homie, not the little one. He got us looking like the little capo right now. And the rest of the world is laughing at us, because look, the U.S. has never been in this much disarray before. I will catch y'all on the next one. I hope you learned something. I'm the start, you to finish. Go look it up for yourself. Thank y'all for supporting, and please subscribe. If you listen this long, or if you clicked on, it's 140K of y'all that been around here. Please hit the subscribe button. We're trying to build a community. Boss. See you on the next one.